Wood knocks it down, misses Doherty. Here's a chance for Watson. So quick, so clean, half chance becomes a major.
So Ryder at the back, Armfield sharked it well, bouncing it back towards the line, and the Blues have got their second. Right country, wrong Irishman. Judd through the middle, Simpson back to Yarran. He draws the man well to Simpson, and Yarran's away. Well, we've seen him do this on numerous occasions. He decides to go for home, made the early call and made the smart call. The Blues have got another.
The situation for the Bombers: win and they're in Melbourne next week against North Melbourne. Lose and there is some debate as to where they'll be depending on what Richmond and Sydney do this afternoon. The Blues go forward again. This time it's Bell. Long ball, top of the square. Casbolt is there. Casbolt's not required. Another quick one to the Blues, and they're out to a 19-point lead at the G.
It also says, Welshie, that he's sharp and he's really, his game is on.
Yeah, and that's how you just continue to work through that. For him, it won't be about kicks and handball.
Well, Watson, he couldn't, he has! Accurate, brilliant, unlikely. Watson has got another. He's got two.
Gibbs spinning out of danger. Only as far as Fantasia. Now the handball forward ends up with Chapman. They've worked it well. It was nicely done by Howlett to release him. Danaher, he keeps coming, the young man, and kicks a goal. Some famous Essendon names. Merritt on the end of it.
That's his strength, his speed. That's what he's got to do across half forward, create an option.
So Collier's kick, terrific. Finds Danaher. He won't like this pocket as a lefty. He'll take his best. They've kicked the last three, the Bombers. Danaher hasn't got a goal next to his name this afternoon. Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Execution, 10 out of 10. Last four to Essendon. They're back to within a goal.
Just laying across the boot, making the perfect contact.
Quick return for Heppel, of course, just the 1 week out. He had hand surgery, and Danaher, he's feeling it at the moment. Kicking it his second. Joe Danaher, the 20-year-old, he likes it. He's got two. It's all tied up.
Scores a level. Waite gets through a couple of tackles, dishes off Watson for three, and he's got his third. Casbolt just knocked it down. Watson for Essendon this time. Sharks the football back inside to Heppel. Well, he gets Brownlow votes this afternoon. Will it matter? Winderlich running to about 60. Long ball. It's all about the bounce now. Winderlich, one of the Bombers' favourites. And the Bombers are back in front.
He's been a real swing man this year. He's gone forward when Carlton have needed a goal, and on 7 occasions this year he's provided. Now, this heavy contact off the ball. The Shepherd, Goddard down, and McLean being remonstrated with.
Thank you. It was way too forceful. Off the ball. Is it his fault that he's not looking? Not in that manner.
It's interesting because
it is an interesting decision.
McLean appeared to be planted, didn't he?
I guess you apply the bump rule to that, and the adjudication will be that it was too high.
So Cripps and Gleeson still waiting to get in on the action. Ryder punches through a tackle, kicks it around the corner, and Paddy Ryder's got another. They're out to 21 points, the Bombers. It's Ryder. Well, he's put it up for Chapman just to take a big leap and a big grab from the old man, who just continues to delight.
Bang, 1, 2, jump.
Waite chopped it off. He might like to finish with a goal here, although he dishes off to McLean. Now the kick sideways is a very good one. Last 11 scoring shots have belonged to the Bombers, so against that trend, remembering there was an out of bounds on the full from Casbolt. Menzel's kick is accurate. They've kept it alive. Judd still running. Disposal number 26 for the former skipper. And his short kick, well, how did that happen? Menzel just standing on his own in the pocket. Nobody saw him. We've seen them kicked from this area of the ground this afternoon. He starts it right, lets the breeze do the rest. We've got a 13-point ball game.
Bagley, the desperate kick. There's a couple of Blues at the fall of the ball. Well, Simpson did a really good job. Just provided White with shelter. Low ball, penetrating ball, out the back. Menzel, right spot, right time. This for 4 in a row and to bring it back to 7 points. Menzel has got 2 and the Navy Blues are within touch.
Those last 4 goals of the game for the Blues changed all of that.
Yeah, it was a real lecture, wasn't it? And suddenly it's become a conversation. Can they hit the first to the last? Yes, they can. Brock McLean's got another, and it is a 1-point ball game. Well, the Blues would think it too tall a mountain to climb, but a 1-point ball game with 13 minutes to play.
Brody, it's no free kick. There's nothing in that.
No one really. Hooker, though, terrific. Called to play on. Winderlick left it behind. Hibbert into the hands of Hurley. He had a fumble. Waite goes searching. Cam Wood, can he finish? Can you believe it? The Blues are in front.
Interesting kick, stolen again by Merritt. Back to Goddard. Centering ball is a good one. And Winderlick's got the footy inside the centre square. His handball over the top. The sub has got it. Gleeson running, kicking. Essendon back in front.
He goes back into Curnow. Winderlick had him, lost him, got him again. Yarran to the outer side. He backs himself. This time against Merritt. He's run down. Big tackle, Winderlick. Tap to Simpson. That's a good kick. He's found him there. Tui with space.
And he's within distance too.
Well, he's pulled the kick, and we do have a tied ball game, and that is enough for the Bombers.
And now the Irishmen combine. Tui to Sheehan, and Gibbs is on and marks. With the clock continuing to run, that any score will do it for the Blues. Could they get their 8th win of the season against Essendon with everything to play for? It hasn't got the distance and they can't get it through. It's gone over and scores are still level.
Hurley might have the last say, and he does. Over the top it goes. Seconds ticking down, and we've got a draw at the MCG.